If you learned professors have any objection in my drinking this water, I suggest you to bring water from your home.
Look, I looked around the world, in Europe and also in America, everywhere, because Dr. Ambedkar has a very specific dialect in speaking. It was like, because he was more in UK, in England, so it was like Oxford touch to his English speech. So I wanted somebody who knows there in England. But somehow after the auditions, I couldn't get it. And then also in America, we had. But I was disappointed because nobody was looking like physically Dr. Ambedkar and all that. So I want a very intelligent actor to play. And suddenly I found out that there is a lot of similarity between Mammootty and Dr. Ambedkar. So we had a lot of digital trials on his face, and then finally we came to a lot of likeliness of his face and body. And I just made him give the proposal. A lot of hesitation. It's very different culture altogether in Maharashtra, that period. And then he said it's very difficult to do for a Keralite actor to perform Ambedkar. But I persevered a lot. And my friend Azur Gopal helped me in this. He convinced Mammootty that, look, you must do it. It's a lifetime role. And I'm very happy that Mammootty finally accepted. He read the script thoroughly, and he said, I won't go beyond the script. The other research and all that, you keep in mind as the director. And he was telling me. And I tell you, he was very honest with the script, which was a very, very faithful depiction of Ambedkar's life. So he had Dr. Ambedkar in the film in his mind. And that paid him a lot. Suppose it had gone into himself into kind of research, then would have been little bit very confusing matters. Why this incident is not there, why this and all that. So he knew that this script is the basis of the whole thing. So he studied the script very well. And he adapted himself, the internal journey of acting, and then external part of body language and everything. And then in dubbing, he took all the care of his Oxford accent. And that is how I think he is one of the brilliant character depicting of the period. What Bean Kingsley did in Gandhi, I think Mammootty did in Ambedkar. So many, I mean, all Adu Gopalakrishna's films. Okay. Especially, I write when he quoted the great poet. So that whole thing, conversation happening along the wall. That is one of the greatest film of.
Madilugal.
Yeah. So I think then I like Vidhen also.
Yes.
Vidhen, no?
Yes, Vidhen. Bhaskar Patel.
Yeah, I like Vidhen. But I mean, you see that Mammootty is as an actor in the true sense, because see, look, he does so many commercial cinema where he is also very successful, and he has that romantic image, and that's why people take him as a very romantic man or a family man, like that. But I think he's beyond that. He is an actor of excellence, and I think very few actors in India can match. I still remember great actor Dilip Kumar. After watching Ambedkar in the preview, he said, I want to talk to Mammootty. And he talked to Mammootty, Dilip Kumar. And he said, Mammootty, you're one of the greatest actors on this earth. It was very difficult to depict Dr. Ambedkar because, you have to show the intelligence of the man. Intelligence comes in dialogues, but in the body language, on the facial expressions, very difficult to show the intelligence. But it looked intellectual, and it looked a man of reasoning, and it looks that you have suffered a lot socio-politically, and that pain comes in your portrayal, in your character, and that you are that you are standing for millions of the people, the Dalits, and that shows the whole thing. And ultimately, with confrontations with great leader like Mahatma Gandhi, but he said Mammootty, I think he understood all the nuances of the character. And most important thing that Dilip Kumar said, that it's very difficult to portray Dr. Ambedkar because in the history, people did think controversial. In this film, as he sees, the film is biographical film on him, it looks very convincing. And the whole credit goes to Mammootty. And then actually, really, the man who wrote the Constitution for us, we need a correct depiction, historical depiction. And Mammootty does the justice to the character. My friend Mammootty, you have a long life. Please give still about 5 memorable roles which can go internationally. Mammootty, happy birthday and many, many happiness a day and many prosperous days for you, for Dulkar, Abhi and everybody.